What is up, everybody? It's me, Duke Farley, back at it again here on Lost at Sea. And tonight we have a special episode. If you can't see the t-shirt now, we have the Harry Potter characters draft. And joining us tonight to do a little drafting, we have both of my brothers. They're twins, Logan Farley, Patrick Farley. What's going on, guys?
Duke, I want to say thanks for having us. I'm excited to be here. I'm looking forward to it. And let's get our wizard on, right?
Absolutely.
The only thing magical today are my picks. So, I'm feeling real good about this draft. I feel like I got a lot of great magical things. I got a hat of tricks, if you will. A sorting hat of tricks, if you will.
There it is. He
Stop
connected it.
And you know what? The only magic is right on the Zoom right now. This is the magic.
Listen, guys.
Make sure to call some magic and smash that subscribe button. Put on those notifications.
Do it all. Listen, guys, we are about to make some magic tonight. We have Pat alluded to it. We have a draft coming up here. We have a snake draft between the three of us, and it's all Harry Potter characters. We were discussing before the show. We were gonna throw Muggles into this, but we scrapped that idea. And now we have our final 5 categories. We have one being a professor, one wizard, one witch, one magical creature, and then a wild card of our choice. That could be any of those 4 categories. Snake draft, like you've seen on my channel before. So we do need to determine the order of the draft, and how we are going to do that is Logan. I am holding a number 1 through 3 in my right hand now.
Whoa.
Right now.
Why don't we grab a wheel or something?
No
Let's
wheel.
grab a wheel because I don't trust you.
Logan, what is the number in my hand?
2.
It is not. Patrick, what is it?
Fuck.
Between 1 and 2?
Between 1 and 3. Logan guessed 2.
This is horse shit. 1.
It's 3. It's 3.
Of course it is. Of course it's 3.
You don't have written down.
Okay.
All right.
We're gonna do.
All right. Why don't I write down a number right now?
Yeah, that was.
And then.
Yeah. You write down a number.
You can't just.
Yeah. No, I get it. It was. I get it. Patrick, you write down a number.
All right, I'm gonna write down between 1 and 3.
I'm just so excited.
Trying to get away with some horse shit. Okay, it is written down. I'm gonna put my hands up. I have it here, so there's no funny business. So,
all right.
Okay.
Who wants to guess first?
Look, you guess first. Sure.
I should guess first, obviously. I'm gonna guess 3.
I will guess 2.
It's 2.
Damn it.
Okay. See? All doesn't lie. I will take the first overall pick. So that means
is there any category? Are we going by category or are we just going overall?
So like a snake draft, I mean, you can pick whatever you want. Just make sure and we can talk about this throughout the draft. Is it, in the category, but you have to, at the end of the draft, have come up with one of each category.
Oh, interesting.
So there's an extra layer of kind of tracking where people are, but I will now write down the other number here, between 1 and 2, so we could determine Logan and Patrick the final order. So let's go, Pat. This time, you guess between 1 and 2. What's the number?
1.
It is not. It is 2.
I knew it. I was going to guess 2.
So, Logan, do you want the second pick or the third pick?
And third pick means I get first pick the next round.
Double dip. The double dip.
I'm going to take third.
Okay.
That's what. Okay, I'll take. I like.
Well, you don't have a choice, Pat. You don't have a choice.
Yeah, you don't get to choose.
I like it. This was the choice that I wanted. So everybody,
all right,
up.
guys. Yep, everybody shut up because it is my turn to pick the first character in the Harry Potter characters draft. And it might be chalk, but I am going to go with Harry Potter.
Oh,
I know, but he's the thoroughbred. He's the, he's the draw of the draft of the series, right? He is the name of the draft, the name of the books, the name of the series, the main character.
Yeah.
I am so happy to get him number 1 overall here. I mean, if you have something bad to say about Harry Potter, I feel like you might be stupid.
Yeah.
Can I say something bad about Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Can I say
You
something
can
bad about Harry
try.
Potter?
You can try.
I'm gonna say this. I had him on the list. Absolutely had him on the list. It's a no-brainer. I just want you to know, in almost every book and movie adaptation, he does get knocked out by something and spends probably 20 minutes of the movie and or book in a hospital. I just want you to know that.
But Logan, before we even signed on here, you said there's nothing better than a comeback story. He gets up.
And you know what? It's tough to not take Harry Potter in a Harry Potter draft. Let's be fair. Let's be frank. He's the
I'm glad we got out of the way soon.
Yeah.
Because
listen,
now
there's a
we can
lot of
really
there's
get
a
into
lot there's a lot of great characters to come, but number 1 overall, it would be bad if I went a different direction.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
But with that being said, we could go all day about how Harry is awesome. Patrick, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna go second pick overall. I think I'm gonna go with the professor category. I'm going Dumbledore. Boom.
Okay.
Big for me. The guy's just an absolute legend. He's got the beard, he's got the looks, he's got the power, but he's also like a father figure to Harry. If it's not Harry, it's Dumbledore. Really, really making Hogwarts, put it on the map. Dumbledore is. So I'm going to take Dumbledore. I think it's a no-brainer. I think it's 1-2, easy.
I mean, he is regarded as one of the strongest wizards of all time.
Yeah, arguably the strongest. Logan, that's a great point. So,
yeah, I think that's a no-brainer there in the professor category to go Dumbledore there. You mentioned the fatherly figure of Harry Potter. And just so many iconic moments throughout the series. One of the most heartbreaking deaths of the series.
100%.
I mean, spoilers are going to happen, guys. He dies.
Yeah.
But,
if you haven't watched the series at this point, that's on you.
That's
on you. You shouldn't be watching a Harry Potter draft. You're like, I don't know what any of these guys are talking about. This is crazy.
That is a great pick. He was. I'll just give it away. He was number 2 in my. I think that's the right slot.
He was my number 2 too. Sorry, guys. I don't know what the
thumbs. You just keep thumbs upping the thumbs up in the video.
It reads that. I'm sorry.
Wait. If you put a thumbs up, it does a thumbs up?
Yes. Yeah.
Wait, really? Is it doing it for me?
No.
Oh,
no,
so you're a liar.
What a fucking idiot.
All right, Logan, the beauty of going last in the draft is that you get 2 picks back to back. I'm super excited to see, because let's just say it, Logan, you're the wild card here. I'm excited to see where you go with this. You have a notebook there. I want to know what's in it. Yes.
Okay. And you know what? I think that I have a unique perspective. I'm gay and I'm fun. So,
which
we are not.
You know what? J.K. Rowling is really,
All right, no.
We're
not going.
I'm just saying.
So I had a lot of fun, and I think Harry Potter has a lot of strong female characters, and that's what I really gravitate towards. And so both of my picks right now are going to be strong female characters. So for my number 1 overall pick that I'm going to do, it's in the witch category, and I'm going Molly Weasley.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I know.
Mama Weasley.
Molly Weasley.
Wow.
She's the mother. She is the glue that holds that family together. And she is also a very powerful wizard. When push comes to shove, she was on the front lines of that battle.
Oh my God.
And not my daughter, bitch. Yeah. Not my daughter, bitch.
One of the most iconic quotes of Harry Potter.
Yeah.
So Molly Weasley overall. And you know what? Let's keep it going. Let's keep the feminine, strong energy going. For Professor, number one pick, mine, Minerva McGonagall.
Wow.
Yep.
You
Yep.
stole that.
Yep.
You stole
Yeah,
her.
that's
Man.
a
That
great-
is a
great
great
pick.
pick.
Great pick. I mean, she is just, again, talk about strong, powerful wizards. Like, just absolutely amazing in everything she does. And then she takes over Hogwarts when Dumbledore dies, you know?
Yeah, she should.
Could you think of anyone better? I couldn't. So I'm feeling really strong about my pick so far.
I will say, Logan, I really did want Professor McGonagall there, and I am
Yeah.
super sad that you ended up taking her. So many iconic moments. She's the teacher that, is a little bit hard on everyone, right? But you still love her. You still love
Yeah.
her.
She's got love. She's got love.
She's got love, but she expects the most out of you. And you know what?
She pushes
You know, she holds you to a standard that she sees fit.
And you
know,
respect
that-
it.
that-
And you respect it.
You do. You gotta. You gotta.
That is-
Also, she transforms into a cat. That's cool.
that was always sick. Transfiguration
Cool.
is always sick. And she
Never not
does
cool.
that. I will say, I think, there are some, Molly
can we-
Weasley. I think
Can we
that
state
might
that
be
obvious?
a little high.
That's a bold first pick for you, Logan.
Yeah.
That's a
Do
the
I
elephant
think
in
she's
the
a
room.
first round pick? No.
I don't think so.
I feel
But
strongly. I feel strongly about it.
I love it for
You know
you,
what?
Logan.
Logan, you're coming in with a different perspective, and you're showing it. You really
Yeah.
are.
Let the viewers decide.
They will.
That's
So
So-
with that being said, Pat, you are up for your second pick. You have chosen a professor with Dumbledore up to this point.
Yep.
So.
So, I mean, I'm gonna sneak in here. One of my, I can't leave this person on the board. I can't. I gotta go with my female witch. This one snuck by Logan. I'm glad it did. I'm gonna go with Hermione Granger with my second pick.
It was only a matter of time.
She is the brains of the operation, arguably the most technically skilled wizard out of the trio of Harry, Ron, and Hermione. And so she's also just badass, just a badass, just an absolute, thinks with her head, and sometimes to a fault, but at the same time, that's a person you want on your side. That's the person that is like, hey guys, we got to get together. Let's get focused up here. Sometimes a little hard to deal with. Is that fair? That's fair. But she makes up for it
You said it.
with
You
herself.
said it.
And you know what? She gets them out of a lot of sticky situations.
100%, Log. 100%. She's arguably one of the goats. Female wise, I think maybe the goat. That's my opinion. I don't know.
Honestly, Pat, that's where I thought Logue was going with his first pick. I thought he was going to go Hermione, but then, he goes, Mrs. Weasley. And to your
She's
point,
number two. She was my number two.
but then you drafted McGonagall after.
Oh, I mean, Hermione was my number two in the witch category.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, no, a no-brainer. The big trio, right?
Yeah.
She was the brains
Yeah.
behind the operation. When there wasn't much else brain-wise with the other two. A lot of bravery, but not
A lot of
much
bravery.
brains.
Can I ask a controversial question?
You sure could.
Does anyone have Ron on any of their lists?
Well, we don't want to tip picks here, Lo, but
I-
I mean, he's on my board. Am I going to draft him?
I was gonna say
We'll see.
he didn't make my board at all.
Wow, he didn't even make the
throwing that out.
board.
Make
Yeah.
the board. Logan's not even thinking wrong.
I'm not even thinking Ron.
Well,
That's not
that's
even
good.
on my mind.
That's good to know for further. The draft goes further.
Right. I know the rules. Whatever. Yeah. Just.
But with that being said, I'm looking at, what everybody's been taking. We, both have taken the professor, both have taken the witch. But you do have to watch out for the wild card category. One of your people could get stolen there. So I do have that in mind. Um, with that being said, I have Harry Potter. I have a couple professors in mind, but I think I'm gonna wait, and I am going to take my crush in Harry Potter. My witch crush.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Luna Lovegood.
Of
You
course.
love Luna
Love.
Lovegood.
Yep. Found that. That was happening.
She, just her overall aura, just kind of like, I don't want to say spacey head, but like spacey head in a good way. I just
Mhm.
she
She knows what's going on.
she does.
Yeah.
Ravenclaw, same house. I think it was destiny. I would be remiss not to take Luna Lovegood here with my second pick and pair her
Yeah.
with the goat Harry.
Mhm,
Yeah, that's gonna be a
mhm.
deadly combination right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I could have sniffed that out a mile away.
Yeah, we knew. It was written on your face, Duke.
That's why I was nervous when three witches went back to back to back there. I was like, "Ooh, is she gonna sneak to me?" And she just got there. So I'm super happy about that. I think I'm going to go Professor here because now it's the strategy of the draft. Like, I don't know where your guys' heads are at. Um,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Professor here. I'm gonna go with my head, and I'm gonna go Severus Snape.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
a great choice.
And that's a character you connect with.
a character I could connect with. Throughout the series, you think, what, I don't really like this guy. But towards
Kind
the
of a
end,
dick.
kind of a dick, but he knows his stuff, and in the end, he's protecting him. He's protecting
Yeah.
Harry. I think the matchup with Snape and Harry being on my team, I think that's going to look great for the graphic.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
And arguably one of the most powerful wizards of all time as well.
Absolutely.
I was gonna say that sneaky power with Snape. Sneaky. A lot of people don't really understand how powerful Snape is, and he goes underrated. And I think that's why he kind of sneaks through. A lot of people don't really have him number one, number two. But dude, glad you picked him. When you picked him, kind of a no brainer there.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you know what? Someone had to be the bad guy, unfortunately. But he did it for the good of everyone.
Somebody had to be the bad guy, and I'm willing to do that
Yeah.
for this podcast. So with that being said, Patrick, you are up. You have, Professor Dumbledore, Headmaster Dumbledore, and you also have, Hermione as in your witch spot. So you
Yeah.
have three categories
Yeah.
here to fill out.
Yeah. I'm feeling real good about my 1-2Z. I feel like really, really good. Like I think hot take might be in the lead here. So I'm gonna go with Mama Weasley. Come on. So I'm gonna go.
You
It was
guys
a
are
reach.
sleeping
It was.
on Molly Weasley. You guys
It
are
was
sleeping on her.
We'll see
Listen.
how it plays out. I think if we go back and we see Logan lower in the polls, we could see where it went wrong. But if he wins this draft, we could see where it went right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me tell
Okay.
you, I got some more surprises.
So
ready for
I'm
you.
going
I can't
to.
wait.
I feel like I got a few. I'm gonna go with the magical creature.
First of
category.
the board, I was waiting for somebody to dip in.
Somebody. It's like picking a kicker. You're like you kind of don't really think about it, but I think if you get the right one, that's
Yeah.
gonna make the team.
I'm
And
really excited about this.
I'm going with you gotta go. You gotta go with it. Give me Buckbeak.
Oh,
Give me old Buckbeak. Give me old Buckbeak.
I'll tell you what. Go ahead, go.
I think Buckbeak is by far Buckbeak. I'm going Buckbeak because, has one of the most iconic scenes in Harry Potter. He's riding him. He's feeling great. Comes and saves the day. Buckbeak is always, magical creature. When it comes to magical creatures, Buckbeak, he's elite. It's elite,
Buckbeak, the hippogriff, the eagle/horse. I mean, also you mentioned an iconic scene. the scene, another scene is when, he fucking punches Draco in the fucking face. That was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not to tip picks if anybody's a Draco fan, but yeah, Buckbeak was high on my list. The creatures, it's tough because I think there's a lot
Yeah.
of good ones out there, and there's only potentially 3, maybe 6, we don't know, that are going to get picked. But I think Buckbeak is a great character for magical
Yeah.
creature.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see where you guys go with your picks on that. But I feel fantastic right now. I feel real good.
Great choice. And with that, Logan, you are up another double dip.
Wow, guys, this is tough, And when I was picking, I'm looking for sheer power, emotionally, physically, wizardly. So I think I'm gonna go left turn, and I'm gonna pick my wizard, and I'm going. He who shall not be named, Lord Voldemort.
He was on my list. I was debating him last round.
Wow.
Again, arguably one of the strongest wizards of all time. Now, again, is he evil? Yes. But if he's on my team, he's fighting for me. And, I wouldn't want to go toe-to-toe with him.
Yeah. I mean, he drives the whole plot. It's the whole,
literally
the entire frame, Yeah, I think that's kind of a no-brainer there. Where there's water, there will be blood. It's either Harry or, Voldemort.
I mean, any concern, Logan, about Voldemort not taking his final form, halfway through the series?
Yeah, absolutely. And I kind of like that mystery too, right? I'm like, what's going on there? Like, what? Like, who is this Voldemort guy? Why are we not seeing his name? But also, I'm intrigued. And I mean, that final battle, does he lose to Harry Potter? Yeah. Does he put up a really good fight and had many opportunities to kill him, but didn't? Also, yes. Why? I don't know, but under my training, we got none of that shit. The second we see Harry Potter, boom, done. No monologues, no waiting for the right moment. No. Just kill him. Kill him.
I mean, Avada Kedavra or whatever it is, he loves that shit. Logan, I will say,
can you do the? Can you do that? Can we get one?
The boy who lives, come to die.
Logan, I will say we've gone almost 3 rounds and nothing but, heroic, positive characters. I was waiting for it to turn evil. And I knew as soon as you were coming up, I knew you were going to take that turn.
And the thing is, I did have an alternate list where it was all evil characters, and I was like, this might be fun. But getting that double pick, I knew I need to center around the strong women in the franchise, and then we're gonna kind of even it out with other things. And so my next pick, I'm gonna do magical creature. I think a magical creature is something really important to have in a draft. And this was kind of a no-brainer for me. I'm going Phoenix. For a number of reasons. One, the tears of a Phoenix heal you, are magical and can heal wounds. So, if I'm getting slashed, I'm getting my Phoenix to cry on it, right? I'm healed back up. I'm basically invincible. It also carries really heavy things. So, it's also great if I need to move somewhere, or if my lease is up, I can have, I have someone there to carry stuff. So I just think it's like, and Order of the Phoenix, you know what I mean?
Now, Logan, I do want to get some clarification. Are you taking Phoenix, just the creature, or are you taking Dumbledore's Phoenix, whose name is Fox?
That's a great question, Duke. That's a great question, Duke. You know what? I originally wanted just like a regular Phoenix, but I think I'm gonna take Dumbledore's Phoenix So we can, I don't want him with Dumbledore again, because if you have that power dynamic,
Mhm.
that's pretty strong. So
Uh,
I'm actually gonna take Fox, Dumbledore's Phoenix. Yeah.
And I Fox was on my list. I was looking at Fox as a potential magical creature for my team. Um, I did think when Patrick drafted Dumbledore, it would have been great for him to pair those two up. It would have looked great on the graphic again. But some notable stuff about Fox: helps Harry Potter in the Chamber of Secrets, with the battle with, I don't want to give another
The
pick
Bas-
away, but yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Um,
Sorry. I got excited.
sure. But yeah, I think that's a great pick. An
Good pick.
iconic moment. It kind of just turns into fire. That's how it exits. It's kind of,
It's got a
visually
flare. It's got
appealing.
a flare. And
Yes.
you know me.
That's you.
That is you.
So we are down to Patrick, second to last pick here. You now have a professor, you have a witch, you have a creature. So you have your wild card and you have your wizard up.
So let me. I need some clarification on the wild card. Is wild card? Are we doing like what? It could be anybody.
It could be any
Or
magical character that would be drafted in any of the other 4 slots.
gotcha. Okay, so I was thinking like more of a magical thing. So okay, so now I have some clarification on that. That's gonna. Okay. Well. Oh damn. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go with.
A little hesitancy
Damn.
here.
This one's tough. This one's tough. All right. I'm gonna go with my wizard, but I'm
Okay.
my 2 and 3 because my 2 and 3 here. I'm battling, and this could make or break my draft right here. But wizard wise,
Go with your
oh,
heart.
dude.
Go with your heart.
Okay, I'm gonna go with my heart. I'm gonna with in my wizard category. I'm gonna be taking Sirius Black.
Nice pick,
Good
Pat.
choice. Good
Okay,
choice.
yeah, I feel good about that.
That's go ahead. Tell us why you go Sirius Black. Why
So
that's your heart there.
I go Sirius Black. I think arguably Prisoner of Azkaban is one of my favorite Harry Potter movies. Hot take. It's not my favorite. I think it's number 2 on my list. And Sirius Black, and he's arguably one of the more powerful wizards in the wizarding world. He turns into a werewolf. He's got that edgy kind of granted he was framed for murder, proved himself innocent, and then but he also saves Harry too. He's like not a bad guy, and he can shapeshift into a werewolf. I think that's sick. I love Prisoner of Azkaban. I love Sirius Black. I think he's a powerful wizard. So that's kind of what I was going with. I'm not going to say what my 2 was until the draft is over because I might have him for the wild card, or I have another thing in mind too. I don't know. We're getting crazy. All right, but that's.
I will say with Sirius Black too. With Sirius Black too, like to survive that many years in Azkaban and come out pretty normal, it shows a lot of willpower.
100%.
And just the general like loyalty to the Potter family. A lot of people, a lot of people wrote him off. A lot of people, abandoned him, and he just kept coming back to, protect Harry, and protect the cause, which
Yeah.
plus I feel like he was a tatted up guy a little bit, and that's kind of cool too.
He's just a cool character, What he was
I'd say
he
the
made
original bad boy of Harry Potter.
he made Murder's Map, or no, that was somebody else.
He was one of the people that made the Marauders map. That was,
Yeah.
a couple of Harry Potter's father's friends. Group effort.
Yeah. Yeah, group effort. Okay, so he's a part of that, and I think that's one of the coolest things. So
Absolutely. I think that's a great pick. He was definitely high on my list. But now we're getting into the nitty gritty here. My final 2 picks. I get a back to back here to round out my draft. I need a a creature, and I need a wild card. And I think I'm gonna go with my wild card first. Oh, I'm between two. I'm between two, uh,
You gotta go with your heart, man.
but they're both part of my heart, and I want to get both of them, but I can't at this point.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go with my wild card. I think I just have him a little bit higher than the other person I was gonna draft. I'd be shocked if the person that I'm not gonna draft doesn't get drafted by one of you guys. I'm gonna go with Hagrid.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
Rubius Hagrid.
Yeah.
He, I mentioned McGonagall as being the teacher that was stern.
Mhm.
Hagrid's that gym teacher that's just kind of like fucking around with the boys.
Absolutely.
He's always a good time. He's the professor that you want to grab a beer with. He has all the cool animals. The fun scene. There's so many fun scenes with him and Harry, and him and the big trio just getting into shenanigans together is always down for the cause. The umbrella thing, that was always cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that was my heart pick, and I'm really happy to get Hagrid here, all the way in the 4th round.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Duke, he really is the introduction to Harry Potter into the Wizarding world. Instant connection. He's literally everyone's favorite. He is kind of like a father, kind of like Dumbledore. I would say Dumbledore and Hagrid equally, are the reason for Harry Potter.
Hagrid's probably the fun uncle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think he's a big reason for Harry's success, and I think, Hagrid's a guy that if he went undrafted, be a crime.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And you know what? I think he's got a heart of gold, and like Molly Weasley, you need someone there with that nurturing kind of energy.
See, Logan, I see what you're trying to do.
Who's
I don't want the stink of your bust of a pick on my really great steal in the 4th round. So I'm gonna go ahead and X-nay that.
So
Y'all are fake as fuck.
So that leaves me with a magical creature to pick. So we've got Buckbeak that's been taken, Fox that has been taken. Those two were both on my list. I have a couple of Hagrid's creatures that I think would pair nicely with my team.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to go that direction. I'm going to go with maybe somebody that could be perceived as a little annoying, but he grows on you. I'm going to go Dobby.
Okay.
Also, maybe the saddest death of Harry Potter in terms
100%.
of just like cinematic wise, and just like the moment. And he also has the comeback story of stopping being a prisoner elf to the worst person ever, Lucius Malfoy. So I went with Dobby. Dobby is also looks like my girlfriend Brianna's dog. So I have a great relationship with her, and every time I see her, I think of Dobby.
Sure.
Absolutely. That's a good pick, Duke. That's a good magical creature.
And that rounds out my draft. I'm super excited about everybody that I got. I think it's going to be a contending team. But with that being said, we have 2 picks left, and both wild cards here for Patrick and then Logan. So Patrick, this is your last pick. You could go with anyone left.
Yeah. So, I'm rocking with yeah. Okay. Fuck, man.
There's so many good ones. There's
so many good. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with someone. I got the good. I got a lot of good on my team. Got a lot of good. I'm gonna go a little evil. And I think I know where Logan is headed.
oh,
And
I think Oh, I think I know too.
So I'm gonna snag this person. My number 2 witch, Bellatrix Lestrange.
Oh,
Yes,
God
dude.
damn it.
Bellatrix Lestrange, dude, one of the best villains in the Wizard. Like Voldemort's got the power, but she's got the show. You know, Malfoy is more of Harry's villain, and the Malfoys and all them, but like Bellatrix, there's something to Bellatrix Lestrange. The weirdness, the creepiness, just the like uneasy, cut you while you're down. She's just a badass, dude. To get her on my team with like, and just powerful. You know, her to have Dumbledore, Bellatrix, Hermione, and Sirius Black, dude. And then Buckbeak, guys. Oh God. I feel real good with that pick. I don't know.
That's a strong lineup there. I will say, Pat, it seems like Logan did want Bellatrix, but any concern about him taking Molly, somebody that, killed,
I know.
that
You
pick.
can always say that. You can always say
I know. It's
Hey,
You
hey,
can
hey,
say that-
Pat, I don't gotta say it. Watch the movie. Read the book.
okay. Who do you? Okay. Hold on. Mama Weasley, always bitching at Ron, or Bellatrix Lestrange. You know, it's more. You get more.
Yeah. But here's the thing: she's all show. When push came to
shut
shove,
up.
when push came to
Logan,
shove, who was there?
Logan, you had a
First-
strong reaction to him picking that. I know you wanted.
First of all,
I wanted her. Listen,
hey, what
you
happened?
know me.
Hey, what happened to Voldemort? Harry killed Voldemort, but what?
That's one for mine.
You can always say that. She died in the last movie, right? Bellatrix Lestrange. She died in the last. She's in the last movie. She died in the last movie.
She made it to the end. She made it to the last battle.
So I don't fucking. She died at the same time as Voldemort. So what are we doing here? Semantics? I'm not doing it. My team, lock it up. We're going. We're. Good luck. Good luck with that roster.
Bellatrix is a lot of flair, a lot of power
flair.
there. You ended with a little bit of evil. I think my team up to this point is the only team that doesn't really have any evil. So I do know that I'm lacking a little evil there. But Logue, you still have a wild card selection here to round out Mr. Irrelevant. So
that was tough.
I think I know who you're going to draft. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to write it down.
Write it down.
And
Yeah.
I want to see if I get it, because this is the person I was contemplating.
I'm also going to
drafting.
write. I'm also going to write somebody down that I think
That
I would. I
Yeah,
don't know
that you
if
are
you
gonna-
would. I think maybe you would draft him, Logan. Damn.
I think so.
I can tell. I can tell you that it's not a him.
Okay, then I'm wrong.
Okay. Then I am also wrong.
Oh.
All right.
So, yes, well, I just wrote down the person that I think should be drafted,
Yeah.
but has not been up to this point.
So before we say that, Duke, let's get to Logan's pick, because I
Yeah.
agree with you. I think we're thinking of the same person.
Wait, who are you thinking? Like maybe
No.
Okay.
I'm surprised this
So-
person's not on your radar, but go ahead, Logan.
Right, yeah, this is the true definition of a wild card. And I was really excited about this. But again, I feel really strongly about this, and I think it's gonna throw everyone for a loop. But you know what? That's me. I'm kind of crazy like that. And at the end of the day, they are a very powerful and influential wizard/witch, and that's Dolores Umbridge.
Oh my God!
Oh!
You just lost, Logan. What?
Oh my gosh! No way!
What are you doing,
No way.
Logan?
Who is she? Who is she?
She's the most hated character in all of Harry Potter.
Stop, Logue.
Why would
Oh,
you
yeah.
do that?
Oh yeah, because here's the thing: I want power. I want influence. If my team's on the front line, I want her on my team.
You had such a good draft, Logan.
Oh no, I feel very strongly about it.
Boo.
Dude.
You know, she takes over Hogwarts. She does not take shit from anyone. And if she's working for me, we're gonna get a lot of shit done.
Yeah, you think you can work with her real well? You think she's a really take orders kind of person, Lug?
She's a dictator, Logan.
Yeah, Jesus.
Her,
Can I-
Voldemort, stop. Get out of town.
Oh.
Power.
Uh,
I'm talking power.
You should have drafted fucking Peter Pettigrew, Logan. What the hell, man? Look, I really did. I loved your draft right up until you said that last pick, Logan.
I feel very strongly about this. I think that it is a
I mean,
great pick.
You know how you could
Maybe-
tell that it was like maybe not the greatest pick? Pat went, who's that?
Well, guys.
well, yeah. Well, hold on. Maybe what we're, I don't know. I'm excited to see what people think who won this draft because maybe Logan's onto something that we don't understand, but I don't think your lineup is even close to ours.
You
Yeah.
guys are crazy. You don't understand the power of females and evil characters.
Whoa! You passed on Hermione Granger. What are you talking about?
I had 19 players or characters on my draft board. And I think I did not have Umbridge on there for obvious reasons. But I think almost all of them got drafted except for the last 4 did not get drafted, and then two or three in the middle that I'm surprised did not get drafted. So Pat, I know we were saying who we thought Logan might think about picking. Do you want to reveal first who you thought it was?
Neville Longbottom.
Yes, that's
Surprise.
That was the same
Yep.
for me. Neville.
Neville
Yeah.
Longbottom. I was
That
like,
was-
yeah. I was between Neville Longbottom and Sirius Black, and I was
Okay.
like, I just, Neville's great, but he doesn't really show the fuck out until the last movie, and it's tough because you want, and he's such a likable character, and you want to root for him, and he does like provide great moments, but when it comes down to it, and the courage that he shows at the end really, really does make him a high draft pick. But the thing that gets him is he doesn't show up until the last movie.
I like the arc. I like the arc.
Love the arc.
There also is the fact of Neville, you're drafting the character, but you're also kind of drafting the actor, and he kind of looks real great right now.
Oh yeah, fantastic.
What a glow up.
Wow.
What a glow up. Yeah, Professor wise, I was gonna do because I had Professor McGonagall and then I got Dumbledore at the first pick, but then I was thinking Gilroy Lockhart.
Yo,
What a fun
hey, yo.
I was
what a
talking
fun-
to I was talking to Bree about this, and we actually recently watched all the Harry Potters a couple months ago, and she was like, "Make sure you don't draft that guy. He's the worst." And I was like, "He's kind of funny."
he is funny.
Yeah,
He's just
he adds
funny.
comedy, but like I don't want him on my fucking team. He's a hot mess.
Some notable people left off. We already mentioned Ron not drafted.
Yeah,
Remus Lupin not drafted.
I
yeah.
have him on my list. Yeah.
Alistair Moody, Lucius Malfoy, Draco Malfoy, Cedric Diggory. I had Moaning Myrtle on my list, but it was one of the last people. And then when Patrick was actually talking about Moaning Myrtle, I was kind of confused because I think you were mentioning she was a magical creature, which I guess she would fall into being a ghost.
Yeah, I guess that counts. I was also going to pick Fluffy or
Yep.
Seabrus. That was going to be my magical creature.
I
Fluffy
also
was-
have Fluffy on the list.
I had Fang, Hagrid's dog, and I also had I was
Yeah.
between I thought Logan was gonna go. The one draft pick that I thought Logan was gonna go the entire time was Nagini being the magical creature. But he went the positive route, and also Hedwig, Harry's owl.
Yeah.
I had Hedwig. As number 3 on the magical creatures.
But to recap the draft, let's go through the teams. And we'll make a graphic here and put it on the channel, see who had the best team. So Pat, Professor Dumbledore, Sirius Black, Hermione Granger, Buckbeak, and Bellatrix Lestrange. Logue, Professor McGonagall, Voldemort, Molly Weasley, Fox, and Dolores Umbridge.
Period. It eats.
Duke, Professor Snape, Harry Potter, Luna Lovegood, Dobby, and Hagrid.
Great picks.
Great picks.
Overall, strong teams, guys.
Real strong teams. Put in the comments who you think is the best team. And yeah, anything else, guys, before we close out the Harry Potter character draft? This was so much fun.
I had
Thanks
a
for
lot of fun.
Duke.
Yeah, I had so much fun. Thank you for having us. We appreciate it. We love you. And as they say in the wizarding world,
Thank you for having us, Duke. It was a great time. And I'm really proud of us, Bruce. You know, we did a good job.
We'll have to come back. We'll have to come back and do something else.
Oh yeah.
Harry Potter,
Oh yeah.
the boy who lived, come to die.
Good night.